Today we're diving into Deuteronomy 32 to 34 and Psalm 90, Moses' last words in song.
It feels like a farewell concert and a prayerful encore, heavy and beautiful at once.
The Song of Moses opens by calling heaven and earth to listen. That's courtroom-level gravity.
Exactly. It's like summoning the universe as witnesses to a covenant audit.
Central motif, God is the rock, solid, just, faithful, and unchanging.
And the contrast stings. The people are called crooked, perverse, unfaithful.
Why lead with praise if judgment is coming? To anchor the critique in God's character.
Right. If the rock is perfect, then deviation is clearly ours, not divine fickleness.
The images are striking, speech like rain and dew, gentle yet persistent truth.
And the eagle image, stirring the nest, bearing the young, tender, yet training them to fly.
Then the shock, Jeshurun grew fat and kicked. Prosperity birthed complacency.
It's painfully human. Comfort often anesthetizes gratitude and distorts memory.
The text names it, sacrificing to new gods they didn't know, forgetting the rock.
That word, jealousy, might jar modern ears. How do you hear it here?
Not petty envy. Covenant jealousy, protective love wounded by betrayal.
Then comes a reversal. I will move them to jealousy with those who are not a people.
A wake-up alarm via outsiders, humbling but aimed at restoration.
The judgment language is searing. Fire to Sheol, arrows spent, hunger, sword, fear.
It reads like covenant curses sung as poetry, not random calamity, but moral consequence.
Yet even here, restraint appears. Concern that enemies misread the judgment's source.
That's vital. The narrative refuses to credit chance or enemy superiority.
The vine metaphor pierces, vine of Sodom, poison grapes, bitter clusters.
Corrupted roots produce corrupted fruit. It diagnoses the heart, not just behavior.
Then the line, vengeance is mine. How does that shape our response to wrong?
It reclaims justice for God, cooling our urge for personal retaliation.
And it's paired with compassion. God judges, then pities when power is gone.
The pivot is pastoral. Where are their gods? The false refuges are exposed.
The declaration is thunderous. I kill and make alive. None can deliver from my hand.
Sovereignty isn't vague. It encompasses life, death, wounds, healing.
Then the nations are invited. Rejoice, you nations, with his people. That's expansive.
Judgment clears space for mercy. Atonement for the land and people caps the song.
Atonement is like reweaving torn fabric, human and soil mended together.
Notice the pedagogy. Teach these words to your children. Memory sustains identity.
The song itself becomes a tool, a playlist for covenant formation.
And the sensory abundance, honey from the rock, oil from flint, milk, wine.
Provision that defies terrain. Grace in hard places, sweetness from stone.
How could one chase 1,000 unless their rock sold them? Sobering math.
It dissolves illusions of self-sufficiency. Victory and defeat both have a theological lens.
Their rock is not like our rock. Competing securities aren't equal.
We all trust something. The question is whether that something can bear the weight.
Moving to Deuteronomy 33, the blessings feel like a final pastoral sweep.
And it begins with theophany, God shining from Sinai, Seir, Paran, a fiery law in hand.
The law as inheritance, not burden, that's a different frame.
Reuben, live and not die, a simple blessing of survival and continuity.
Judah, heard and helped, conflict assumed, but aid assured.
Levi, tested at Massa and Meribah, now entrusted to teach and serve at the altar.
Their devotion even severed normal ties, mission over kin, costly fidelity.
Joseph, outrageous abundance. Sun, moon, mountains, deep. Creation joins the blessing.
And the horns of the wild ox, strength to push nations, echoing fruitful leadership.
Zebulun and Issachar, going out and staying in, sea wealth and quiet tents.
Commerce and contemplation both sanctified, not one-size-fits-all vocation.
Gad, lioness strength, executing righteousness, courage tethered to justice.
Dan, a leaping lion's cub, energy and surprise from Bashan's edges.
Naphtali, saturated with favor, possessing west and south, space to flourish.
Asher, foot dipped in oil, iron and bronze bars, enduring strength.
The refrain glows. Underneath are the everlasting arms, security beneath activity.
And he rides the heavens for your help, transcendent help, yet imminently sustaining.
Happy are you, Israel. Not giddy, but blessed under the shield and sword.
The blessings diversify strengths while uniting under one God, harmony without sameness.
Then chapter 34 shifts the lens. Moses on Nebo, seeing but not entering.
It's tender and tragic, a leader at the threshold, eyes clear, strength intact.
The burial is mysterious, location unknown. It keeps the focus on God, not a shrine.
And the tribute, no prophet like Moses, face to face, mighty signs and wonders.
Yet the baton passes. Joshua is filled with wisdom through laying on of hands.
Leadership ends, mission continues, mortality doesn't halt covenant purposes.
Which brings Psalm 90 into sharp relief. Lord, you have been our dwelling place.
Not a land first, but God is home, before mountains, everlasting to everlasting.
1,000 years like yesterday. Our time is a mist. God's time is oceanic.
Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
Counting isn't morbid. It's clarifying. Finite days, meaningful work.
Satisfy us in the morning with your loving kindness, joy as renewable daily bread.
And the plea, establish the work of our hands. Fragile creatures asking for permanence.
It feels like an answer to Deuteronomy's song, judgment, mercy, and purposeful living.
Exactly. If the rock is faithful, the numbered days can be fruitful, not frantic.
How do you hear return, you children of men? Invitation or command?
Both. A gentle correction and a summons home from self-made deserts.
The psalm admits secret sins under God's light. No moral shadows survive presence.
And yet the same presence comforts, dwelling place and searchlight, both grace.
Put together, the arc is clear. Remember, return, receive, and renew.
And teach it. Songs and blessings become living curriculum for the next generation.
What image lingers most for you?
The everlasting arms under everything. Strength beneath my striving.
For me, honey from the rock, unexpected sweetness in stubborn places.
Maybe that's the invitation. Trust the rock, even when the terrain feels flinty.
And number our days, not to hoard them, but to spend them wisely.
Then close with the old prayer. Establish the work of our hands.
And let memory guard us from Jeshurun's forgetfulness.
So that prosperity becomes gratitude, not spiritual amnesia.
Final thought, judgment isn't God's last word. Mercy and atonement sing the refrain.
And the refrain asks for response, faithful love in finite time.
May our brief days echo that song with courage and humility.
And may the dwelling God make us steady under changing skies.
That's a fitting place to end, held by the rock, guided by wisdom.
Until next time, keep the song close and your days well counted. God bless.